Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be doing another pomade review. We're going to take a look at another product within the Anchor's Aweigh line. This is a product that James has already reviewed in the past. Took a look at that video and dude, it's been 7 years since that was posted. But to cut to the chase, today we're going to be taking a look at Teddy Boy Matte Paste. So this is, I'd say, a pretty OG product. It's just been around for so long. And from how James has used it and how it performs, it's pretty solid. So I figured I'd give you guys a look into how it performs for my type of hair. But before I start the review, happy 2021. I know I'm a little bit late, but better late than never. So we're almost at the end of January and dude, time's just flying by. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll just keep going. So first, we're gonna take a look at not necessarily the design of the jar. James already did that. We're going to take a look at the application process, my initial thoughts on it, and then we'll see how it lasts throughout the day, and then just my final thoughts. So let's get right into it. Opening up the jar, you guys are going to see a product that is very, I kind of classify it as more of a creamy paste. I wouldn't necessarily call it a wax because if you guys take a look at the scoop, it's super soft and just, it's almost like lotion, a little bit softer than lotion, but overall super creamy. The scent right now I'm getting is definitely on a mintier side. It does remind me of like Robitussin, just like that menthol cherryness. It's got like a sweet tartness to it. Definitely reminds me of those, those mint candies you get at like a office, like a doctor's office, those like red swirly things on like a circle. I think those are just called mints, right? But you can get them at restaurants at sometimes, but that's what it smells like for me right now. Definitely on the stronger side of like smelling that cherry tartness, but application process, because the product is super creamy, it's fairly easy regardless of if it's on dry hair or on damp hair. There's enough moisture within the product to kind of like guide you through it. So I'm going to be using about 2 nickel size scoops just because, no real reason, just because, but that's what has worked for me. But right off the bat, we see that it's holding up pretty well. I'm on day 1, or actually day 2. It's day 1 of buildup, but day 2 of using the actual product. I tend to do reviews on the second day because products they just work a little bit better than when I use it on the initial day, just because there's no buildup. Typically, I like to show that because obviously you're going to be using this product for a while. So that initial, I don't even know how to describe it. Just that initial usage, it's not going to be representative of how you're going to use the product like in the long run. So that's why I do a day or 2 worth of buildup before doing the actual review. So today we're going to go with the finger combing style. Just because this product isn't the slickest, it's got a good amount of slickness, but it won't be the cleanest just because that's not what it was intended for. So just reading off the jar, a non-greasy medium strength matte wax, looking soft and natural. So we're going to get a very natural shine or a low shine. You see that it's a little bit oily, so things are a little bit shiny and things are held a bit better together than if it was like a pure wax or a pure paste, even at that. So we get a solid medium hold. The scent isn't too overpowering. It is definitely there and noticeable, but it's not like an extra like spray of cologne. Ooh. As you guys can see, this side has a little bit more waves, and for some reason it just does. I'm not sure why, but let's go ahead and get throughout the day. Don't really have much going on other than just working from home, maybe making a Costco run because I dropped my Brita filter and it shattered. So gonna have to replace that just because that's what I use to water my plants. And I think that's pretty much it. I just finished my squat workout, so let's go ahead and get throughout the day, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, what's up guys? Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So we're approaching, I think about, hour 7.5. So a good amount of time to kind of really show you guys how this pomade progresses over the day. So let's go ahead and give you guys the 360 tour. The scent at this point is essentially gone. We see that it still retains its medium hold. It still has like a very low amount of shine. I'd say definitely erring on the side of a more natural shine. Let's go ahead and see if we can restyle. Things do feel a lot looser than when I initially applied it. It doesn't have like that wet and sticky kind of pasty kind of consistency or just feeling in your hair. Right now, things just feel like there's a very light, pliable wax in it. I don't know if that really makes sense, but just think of it as like you don't get that initial wet, icky consistency that you get in the beginning, but still pliable, not to the same degree. I'd say it's about 85%. Restyling it is somewhat possible. Things have shifted here and there, but we see that it's still fairly decent. Strays have been popping out here and there, but that's usually with most water-based products. The more you mess with it, the more you're gonna destroy its integrity of holding things in place. But restyling it ain't so bad. A little bit messy on this side, but that's how it usually goes. Fairly clean on this side. Overall, still pretty damn good product from when it was 7 years ago. If you guys take a look at James's video, he does put it on super long hair. Right now, I just did get a haircut, and I think my hair is about 5 inches, which is relatively short for me. So figured medium hold product, shorter hair, that's definitely a good combo. So if you guys are looking for more of like a very easy go-to kind of solid product, this is definitely it. I wouldn't say it's like a pure matte product. It does give you a little bit of a shine, so take that into consideration. Other than that, it's essentially a solid medium hold. We got pretty good performance and endurance throughout the day. Restyleability is fairly good. And one last thing, the rinsability. I'd say most of it does get rinsed out with just water. You're still left over with like a little bit of like this waxiness or like this oiliness that you do still feel in your hair. But with a simple shampoo, that is definitely gone. So there you guys have it. That's Teddy Boy Matte Paste. I think that's what it's called. Where'd it go? I don't think there's paste at the end of that. There you guys have it. That's Teddy Boy Matte.